Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I wanted to come on to give you a little review and a process of how I did my DIY glassine bags. And the other day I hauled a We Are Memory Keepers from Hobby Lobby, which is this one here that was on clearance, and I already opened it. And this is what's inside, this piece here. And what it is these are different sizes. So you can do a 6-inch, 8-inch, 10, and 12. So what I did was I wanted to make a small little bag so that I could put it into my mini albums or, you know, just about anything as an embellishment. So this is what paper I used is parchment paper, which is kind of similar to the glassine bags. You could probably use like wax paper too if you don't have any parchment paper, but I use parchment paper that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, so it's quite economical as well. And this is the parchment paper that I got. You get 25 feet and it is 12 inches wide. So basically what I did was I unrolled it out, cut off 6 inches, and then 6 inches again, which is perfect because it's already 12 inches wide. And I did these little bags. So I wanted to come and show you how I did that, and I embellished it. Now, mind you, since it is parchment paper, you know, for baking, it's meant not to stick. So hot glue will not stick, nothing will really stick. I put double-sided tape on this and see how easily that came off. So it's not a permanent stick. What I found out that if you use a wet glue, it will stick more permanently. It looks like it's pretty stuck on there, and that's how I glued them together, is with liquid glue. So let's get started. I've already cut a piece of the parchment paper so I could show you how I did it. Let's move that aside. So here's my 6x6 paper, and what it tells you to do is it comes with directions like this here, and it'll tell you like 12, 10, 8, 6, what size bag that you're gonna get, the width. So I kind of just quickly breeze through it. I'm not really a directions kind of person. I kind of like to figure it out on my own. But I did review it real quick and get an idea of how it works. So anyways, let's get started with that. So, oh, let me just show you something here. Where is it at? All right, on this part of the guide here, depending on the size, can you see that? Depending on the size of your paper, these are the parts of the rulers you're going to need. And see, it comes in 4 parts. So I'm doing a 6-inch, so you're going to need A and D. And on here, it's marked as well. So you've got A, B, C, and D. So I'm doing a 6-inch, so I'm going to take the middle part off. And now I have, and it slides in real easy, just like that. And it asks that you put your paper in between these lines. So hopefully you can see there's a 6-inch guide here, and that's where you're going to put it. Now, on the directions it says to put it all the way to the end like that, but I kind of don't want to waste the paper, so I kind of go up higher, and I use the little dots where the numbers are to kind of guide to make sure both sides are even. I'm going to turn this around so that I can easily tear the paper. So I'm going to line it up 6 and 6, and I'm going to go up to the dot because I kind of want a bigger little bag. So I go up here, make sure it's even as possible, and then you tear. So you got to make sure you're firmly holding that, and you're going to tear up, go up, okay? Do it slowly because you don't want to rip it where it's not supposed to be ripped. So I go about halfway, and then I go the other way. So, oh shoot, and then it moved. So let's put that back. So you go and you tear it up, okay? It's not that easy if you keep losing your grip. So I'm gonna go slowly. Okay, then you have this. This is the piece that you just ripped off. Okay, so now you got to do the bottom. And the bottom, you do the same way. You got to line it up between the 6. You got to go up a little bit because you got to give yourself some space. So let's go up here. Just, you know, line it up as best as you can between the two 6-inch marks here. Now I'm gonna straighten it out. Okay, so now you want to tear this side. Now this is a little hard when you hardly have any space here, but I'll show you how to fix that problem if it doesn't tear right. So here I go again, tearing it nice and easy. This is the harder part because now I only have a little bit. So tear it. It recommends that you tear it from both sides, but I'm already on a roll here on the bottom, so I'm going to just keep on going till I get to this side, and then I'll go ahead and do this side. Alright, so now I got that part off, and then this is what you have. Okay, so now you're supposed to line it up here and use that as your folding guide there, and then you do the other side because you'll see where it kind of meets up right here, so you can fold it, and that's how you're going to glue it. But sometimes it doesn't come out very straight, so you can fix it. So I'm going to fold this side. I'm going to take that, and it's supposed to go like that. Now see how it's not straight? I don't know. I still haven't perfected that yet. So I'm going to just refold it. I'm going to line up the tops here like this. Fold that down. I don't know. The paper doesn't look straight. What's going on here? Anyways, let's just keep going. So anyways, you fold it over like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my glue. I'm going to glue this very edge here all the way to the top, and then on this side I'm going to go to the edge too. So when you fold it over, you've got adhesive on both sides. So you see, just like this. You fold that over, and then the bottom, you just fold it up. Just like that. Then you glue that side down. And I'm going to put a little glue underneath too, so that little extra gets glued down. And then fold that up. And there you go. You got yourself a little DIY glassine bag out of parchment paper, and you could make tons, all different sizes. You know, it goes up to 12 inches, so you can do a really big one. But I really like the little bags. I really like little embellishments. You could put some embellishments in there. You can fold the flap over, put a little washi tape, you know, decorate it like how I decorated it here. And it's kind of cool because if you do this as you know, friend mail, whoever the recipient can end up taking this off and using it, you know, so that's kind of cool. But if you want something to be permanent on these parchment paper, you want to make sure to use wet glue. Hot glue will definitely not stick. I tried that. And same with double stick tape. So that is that. Now, my review on it is it's okay. It to me, it's not as easy, especially let's say you want to use a, you know, cardstock, or because it says you can use cardstock, vellum, you know, what else does it say here? You can use all kinds of different paper, but the thicker the paper gets, the harder it becomes to get this really nice, you know, design. So I did do some designer paper. Now this is not cardstock. This is just regular like scrapbook paper. It's not that thick, but it is thicker than just regular paper. And I did it, and if you can see, it's not really defined. You know, maybe if I went slower, it would have been better, but it's not perfect. And so if you're in for perfection, you know, you're going to probably get annoyed that you cannot, you know, do it easily. And especially if you're not patient too, you're not going to get the look that you're wanting. But on the thinner papers, you'll probably on vellum and parchment paper, it's a lot easier, you know, so you'll get the look that you want. But, you know, I did this one too. Actually, I did this one. I created my own little template out of the shape here, and I did it out of cardboard. I just traced out that ruler as best as I could, and I made my own little template, 6, 8, 10 on both sides, and then the last part would be 12, so that I can, you know, trace this on the paper easily and use some decorative scissors, which I use these Fiskars mini pinking scissors, and cut these out myself here and here, and then also on the bottom I didn't fold it evenly, but I think it came out pretty cool. So you can do your own template, so you don't have to sit there and like hold it and tear it and all of that. My whole deal was I wanted this decorative edge, and I wanted this little flap, so I just traced myself out a template. I can trace it with a pencil and then just go and cut it, and I do it for both sides. So you do it at the bottom just like you would with the ruler, except you would be cutting it with your decorative scissors. So I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as simple either. So I would say it's okay. I wouldn't say go out and run out and get yourself one of these rulers, and you know, it's not that great, and it can only do, you know, so much. It only does these little bags. I mean, you could probably figure out something else you can do with it, but I figured that I made my own template so that I can be sure that when I use my decorative scissors, I'm gonna get, you know, you could do different ones too, you know, but if you want that glassine bag look, you can use this little pinking shears, or this is actually the mini size, but you can use regular ones and probably get closer to this look here. But anyways, I hope that you guys found this informative. I just wanted to come on and show you, you know, how to use this ruler. It's not that complicated, but you know, like I said, I wouldn't say go out and run out and get you one, you know, but it is kind of cool because it has the shape already. So that's why I created my own template to do that, to make sure that when I do cut it, it is perfect, you know, to how my liking is on these little goodie bags. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful new beginning of the week. Rest of the week, I am probably going to come back on and show you the Tim Holtz bow die that I bought. Also in my last haul, which is this one here, like this. So I will be back to show you that. This video is already at, you know, 15 minutes, so I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. So I'll go ahead and do a separate video for that review and process. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate everyone's support. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.